Hey guys, I hope you guys had a very great Yu-Gi-Oh day. I wanted to start off by saying that this is a different deck profile just because I wanted to test it out, and also I had a great time at my local store. If you guys are interested in going to that one, or you're having trouble finding one that's closest to your area, there's one in Los Angeles. I'm gonna leave the the information in the description below. And we had like a little mini, speed duel because he's barely starting up his own store and barely opened a week ago. Customers don't flow in as much, but we had enough to make a little tournament, and I ended up winning with this deck, which is the Amazonas. And yeah, this is great because this is gonna, I'm one step closer to making the relinquished deck. I would probably end up needing one more box. I don't know, I'll probably try to end up getting the comments itself, be easier. But anywho, this deck was amazing. I didn't think it was as great, and I'm not gonna take credit for it, because it is not my build, and someone else I saw from a Facebook group. I'm gonna leave some of those links, like 3 of them that I have. I'll put them down in the description if you guys need groups to follow and keep up to date with the meta and whatnot. I'll do that. But this guy, I don't know his name. I'll leave his thingy on there, the post. He ran Amazons and he won at his tournament, and weirdly enough, I won in my local tournament. It was full of dragons, by the way. But yeah, this deck was super good, consistent as heck, and I didn't lose any match. I only lost I didn't lose a round. I lost a match, but I lost one and back and forth, but it was just one, and I didn't lose any. Anyways, let's jump into it. I forgot, I need to start it off with Destiny Draw. My goodness, this card is so amazing in this deck. I say that because let's say you take damage, and let's say you take 1500 damage, and it's not enough for you to Destiny Draw into something the next turn, because as the effect is, if you lose 2000 life points throughout the game, it doesn't matter if it's last turn or 2 turns ago, you can activate the effect. The next draw phase, you add any card from your deck to your hand. It's ridiculous. You guys must be familiar with it in Duel Links, but if you combo, you're taking enough you don't take enough damage, and you maybe have a potential card to turn over the next turn of the duel. You use her if she's on the field, you take 15, use the effect and whatnot. So yeah, Destiny Draw, amazing card, or skill. I mean, the heart and soul of the deck, Swordswoman, self-explanatory. You run into their stuff, or they attack into you. All the damage in battle they take. So, broken. Sage, 3 of course, the MST, or whatever you want to call it. Destroy, spell, and trap. You need it for the name, for keeping your monsters afloat on the field. And then, as you've seen, 3 Amazonas chain. I didn't think this would be great because everybody complains about how this card is just there for the name, and because of the Destiny Draw card, this card is amazing. And even then, you could just take their monster from their hand, just for them not to have hand, and then you Destiny Draw into something else, and they have nothing else for the next turn. So yes, it's really good. Of course, as per usual, 3 Amazonas Village. They're never really dead in your hand because they tend to, your opponents tend to want to destroy these and eliminate them. And even then, sometimes if you run 2, or if you have 2 in your hand in the starting hand, it's still not a bad play. It's not a bad deal. So, keep field presence, and then just keep going with the Swordswoman if you want to go in for game. Heirloom, of course, equip. Whenever your Amazonas attacks and the monster survives, it dies after the damage step, and it cannot be destroyed once per turn, so it combos perfectly well with Swordswoman, which is the main key card with this one, but any other Amazonas will do. The card that my locals people don't like for some reason, Daishoon, is meta right now. It is the main thing. Like I said in the other video, you always pretty much, your luck is not that bad with these. You can do 1 or 2 spell or trap destructions. This card is a must until Dust Tornado comes out. Trust me on that. And it comes well with what is it called? Wild Tornado. My goodness. It goes well with Wild Tornado because if you pop it while this card is face down and set, and you destroy it, anybody destroys it, it destroys a monster face up on the field. So yeah, I'll go into that right now. So that does it for the spells. 3 kunai with chain. This is a great card. I read the text wrong before, and I thought it wasn't as great because I thought you needed someone to attack you to switch, to equip and all that stuff, but apparently it's not so. And it combos well with village because sometimes you just don't have the appropriate cards in your hand to like fend off a Blue Eyes deck or something like that you're having trouble with. And then because you have Amazoness already on the field, you can maybe potentially live another turn because they destroy it. You summon a swordswoman, they run into it, you're like, nope, kunai with chain, you equip it, attack their Lord of Dragons, they have nothing for the start of your turn. So it's a very, very great card, kunai with chain. Oof. And then of course the 2 wild tornadoes. All the explanations I've been giving out right now is according to my locals, and I don't know how it goes for him, for the guy who made the deck list and everything. He's very smart. This I would say is because the mirror matches, and at the same time, like I mentioned, it goes well with Dice Foon. Let me give you a little scenario, right? Just a brief one. I was playing a dragon deck, right? Because that was the tournament. So let's say this is a Blue Eyes and this one, whatever. Blue Eyes and Lord of Dragons, right? I had my Amazoness monster, and I had a Dice Foons on my hand, and the Wild Tornado from the previous turn. So since I can't target any dragons with card effects because the Lord of Dragons is on the field, I risked it all, right? So I went in with, I think it was Swordswoman. I attacked into the Lord of Dragon. I killed it, right? And then I left it all on luck, and I went all full Joey Wheeler mode. I Dice Fooned. I got to pop my Wild Tornado, and then I destroyed the Blue Eyes. He had nothing for the next turn. So Wild Tornado is a great card with Dice Foon. And like I said, until Dust Tornado comes out, this is probably not going to be played as much. But for now, it's a good combo with Dice Foon. And last but not least, the wind. I don't know why is this not focusing all that well. I should have been doing this, honestly. Oops. So Wind of Irakwa, of course, self-explanatory, is a staple. It helps out a lot. It's like it works like a kunai with chain with multiple monsters, obviously, and it does the same thing that I explained with the kunai with chain and the field spell. So there you go, guys. This I won't take credit for. Like I said, I am very grateful that I found it, and I actually managed to win my first ever speed duel tournament, and it was so consistent. It was so consistent. Dragons cannot really go over this because they have inconsistencies due to their tribute monsters, and what is it called? They need one or the other, and this one is just self-explanatory. It's just like summon, activate this, and then you're good. Hope you guys like the thingy here. Like and subscribe. I've seen that a lot of the other videos are doing great. Like the most I've gotten now is like 6 likes on, what was it, the Arena of Lost Souls. That's awesome. I can't wait to bring content for that one because I'm definitely going wherever there's a sneak peek. I'm gonna find out. Hopefully there's a sneak peek. I'm going to go do that. If there's no sneak peek, then I'm gonna buy a couple of packs, try to get those Sphere Karibos, and yet there hasn't been any update on the situation concerning the spoiler card list. But there has been a commercial that apparently has been done, but I didn't cover that because it was like whatever. So anyways, hope you guys like this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.